Today's episode of the How to Trade Stocks and Options podcast is powered by FinClub and their artificially intelligent stock picks. With nearly 90% accuracy for the first half of the year, you'd be crazy not to try FinClub stock picks while you can. I mean, before they get bought out by one of the big Wall Street banks, because their technology really is that good. So head on over to tryfinclub.com to get nearly $1,500 in bonuses just for starting your free 2-week trial. So join the club, the Fin Club, to get nearly $1,500 in bonuses just for starting your free 2-week trial at tryfinclub.com. That's tryfinclub.com. Today on the podcast, we're going to be talking about 5 advantages of long-term trading. This is the How to Trade Stocks and Options podcast, brought to you by 10MinuteStockTrader.com, where we give you the tools, tips, and tricks to help you trade faster and trade smarter. And here's your host, voted one of the top 100 people in finance by Redwood Media Group, founder and head trader of 10MinuteStockTrader.com, Christopher Uhl. Hey there, 10-minute traders, and welcome back to the How to Trade Stocks and Options podcast. Hey, before we get started, please make sure you like, subscribe, and enable notifications so you never miss any of the tools, tips, and tricks that we upload every single week to help you trade faster and trade smarter. Now, today, we have 5 advantages to long-term trading, and we're going to cover that. So the first one, and actually real quick before I really dive deep into this is actually in one of my secret books out there. I know you're like, secret books, but the deal here is that I wrote this, or I compiled this book called 850 Personal Finance Tips by a top 100 people in finance, by a top 100 person in finance. Yeah, I think that's it. Either way, it's literally 850 tips on how, you can trade faster, trade smarter. It talks about a lot of other stuff, just personal finance in general. If you haven't already got your copy, the way to get it is first to get your copy of the 10-Minute Stock Trader Investing Secrets Collection. There's no other way to get the 850 personal finance tips than without getting the 10-Minute Stock Trader Investing Secrets Collection. You can pick your copy up today at triplestockprofits.com/books. That will tell you everything that is within the 10-Minute Stock Trader Investing Secrets Collection. Then after you pick that up, I'm going to present you with a special offer. Like I said, you're not going to find this anywhere else. It's a one-time only offer. And it's 850 personal finance tips by a top 100 person of finance. And honestly, you're going to be getting these for pennies each. Like 850 tips for just a couple pennies a piece. It's the best value on the planet, honestly. So anyway, go check that out. And today we're going to be talking about one of those tips, and it's 5 advantages of long-term trading. Now I've got it pulled up here on my laptop over here. So the first thing, an advantage of long-term trading, is compounding. I think it was Albert Einstein that says compounding interest is the 8th wonder of the world. And I couldn't agree more, right? You take a look at somebody like Mark Minervini. In his first book, Trade Like a Stock Market Wizard, he talks about how you could take a $100,000 account, and with his compounding interest, you could take that same account and turn it into $30 million within just a few years. Now, it's unbelievable. And this guy, I mean, he's special, right? There's special people in all realms of life. There's LeBron James for basketball, Wayne Gretzky in hockey, Tiger Woods in golf, Mark Minervini in stock trading. So he is definitely somebody I definitely think you should reach out to. But compounding interest, I mean, it's incredible, right? You get the effect of not just the growth, but you're getting compounded growth. And anytime you can compound things, it just makes it even bigger, even faster, right? So that's one of the advantages of long-term trading. Next is dividends. Like I talked about earlier, one of the parts of the Triple Stock Profits System book, which you can get for absolutely free, go to triplestockprofits.com. One of those the Triple Stock Profit systems is getting compounding dividends here, right? We're talking about compounding. Now we're talking about compounding dividends. Dividends are next to free money. All you have to do is hold the stock on the X dividend date. You are a dividend stockholder of record, and the next thing you know, within a couple of weeks, you're going to be having a little bit more money in your account. It ranges, obviously, and then there's this whole what do they call it? Dividend kings, or they have a special name out there. They're a group of dividend-paying stocks that have raised their dividends over the last 20 years or so. So be sure to check them out, because they're definitely worth your time. Next to that, take a step back. And if you take a step back and you're looking at long-term trading, you'll notice the smoothness of the curves, right? If you're looking at something intraday, intraminute, weekly, monthly time frames, you're going to see a lot more variations, a lot more jaggedness, right? But if you take a step back, look at the big picture here, you're going to see a reduction of the impact of price fluctuations, right? It's going to be smoother. It's going to be more linear. A lot of stocks in the last few years, if we've been in a bull market, have gone up. And if you were to look at that, I guess I should say it's this direction. If you were to look at that on a daily candlestick charts, it's going to be up and down, really, really, really jaggedy. But if you look at over long term, it's going to be a lot smoother growth, a lot smoother move from point A to point B. And that's one way to look at it from a long term position there. Finally, making corrections, right? Over time, there are always times when some stocks do not perform, and it's a wise choice to pull out of an investment. One of Steve Burns' rules, and I definitely follow this as well, is if it is trading above the 200-day simple moving average, go long, right? Because that means the overall long-term trend of the stock is up. But you can look at any stock price anytime it has fallen into a correction territory. Do you know what it does go through? It goes through the 200-day simple moving average. So you can use that as your line in the sand of, I'm going to stay in this. I'm going to take a step back. I'm not going to worry about it so much. But hey, look, if it does fall through that 200-day moving average, this dude's out. I'm cut my losses. I'm out the door. But then when it comes back, maybe I'll look for a re-entry. A lot of people, especially on YouTube, they say, this is how I invest or whatever. Investments go up, investments go down. You just got to hold it for the long run. I don't know if these guys actually do invest, but I do know that if something crosses through the 200-day simple moving average, that's not a great time to be holding on. That means the market has moved against you. You are wrong. Totally fine to admit you're wrong. Just cut your losses and get out, right? Have that plan in place, which we've talked about on several other episodes. Have your plan in place. If that plan is to cut and run at the 200-day simple moving average, do that. You can still collect dividends up to that point. You can still have compounding gains up to that point. But if something is falling apart and it's going through your 200-day simple moving average, there's no reason to just stick around. I mean, honestly, there's just no reason. Unless you like losing money on stocks and like losing sleep at night like I've done in the past, but I wouldn't recommend that to anybody. And then finally, the key to 10-minute stock trading, the key to everything that I do in my own portfolio, and like I like to share with everybody else out there, is spend less time monitoring stocks. What? Did he just say spend less time? Yeah, I did. I saw this YouTube commercial. It was for a trade academy of some sort. And they were talking about how their most successful people spend 18 hours a week on their platform. And their least successful people spend less than 12 hours a week on the platform. And I was watching this and my mouth just dropped open like, 18 hours a week? No way. There's no possible way I'm spending 18 hours a week doing anything on a stock charting platform or any other stock platform. Are you kidding? What could you actually ascertain for being there 18 hours a week? Now, granted, I've spent many, many thousands of hours learning how to trade. Maybe that's what they're talking about. But to actually go in and trade for 18 hours a week, that's a recipe for failure. I mean, overtrading is the fastest way to lose your account, without a doubt. Whew. But my whole deal is I want to be able to manage a portfolio with about 10 minutes a day or less. That's my whole deal. That's why I'm a 10-minute stock trader. And I do that by having plans, knowing when I'm going to exit, when I'm going to enter, and then, I'm not looking to fight trends. I've done that in the past, and it's a terrible idea. I'm looking to get in, I'm looking to get out, and I'm just looking for things to happen that are already based on my plans, right? You can put in orders to enter and exit trades at whatever price you set. And as long as you are in control of that, which you are in control of your entry and exits, right? Keep yourself in control and spend less time monitoring by having those plans and enacting those plans and having the resting orders in your platform to take care of those plans. So there you go. If you haven't already checked out the 850 personal finance tips by a top 100 person in finance, make sure you do. Head to triplestockprofits.com/books. Pick up first the copy of your Investing Secrets collection. You're absolutely going to love it, and that's why I put that out there for you guys. But after you get that, you're going to be presented with the 850 personal finance tips that you're going to get for pennies each. And I mean, if you can't find something in 850 personal finance tips, then maybe I should be listening to your podcast. So, hey, listen, thank you so much for tuning into today's How to Trade Stocks and Options podcast. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and enable notifications so you never miss any of the tools, tips, and tricks to help you trade faster and trade smarter that we upload every single week. And I'll see you on the next episode. Hey, did you realize that you could get the secret weapon that every investor needs right now to start changing your financial future for free? Yeah, that's right. Just head on over to TripleStockProfits.com and download your free Triple Stock Profit System ebook today. 10MinuteStockTrader.com content is for information and educational purposes only. It is not, nor is it intended to be, trading or investment advice or recommendation that any security, futures contract, options contract, transaction, or other financial instrument or strategy is suitable for any person. Trading securities can involve high risk and the potential for total loss of any funds invested. 10MinuteStockTrader.com and Christopher Uhl, through its content, financial programming, or otherwise, does not provide investment or financial advice or make investment recommendations. Investment information provided may not be suitable for all investors and is provided without respect to the individual investors and audience's financial sophistication, financial situation, investing time horizon, or risk tolerance. 10MinuteStockTrader.com and Christopher Uhl are not in the business of trading securities trades, nor does it direct client commodity accounts or give commodity trading advice tailored to any particular client situation or investment objectives. 10MinuteStockTrader.com and Christopher Uhl are not licensed financial advisors, registered investment advisors, or registered broker-dealers. Stocks, options, futures options, and other financial instruments not included here involve risk and are not suitable for all investors. You alone are responsible for making your investment and financial trading decisions, and for evaluating the merits and risks associated with the use of any financial security and broker platform. For more information, please visit 10MinuteStockTrader.com/legal. Thanks for stopping by.